Come closer, little ones, and even you grown-ups who remember the good old days. Welcome to Story Time with Grandma O, where stories come alive and lessons last a lifetime. From the cunning ways of the tortoise to the wonders of fairies and talking trees, every tale has a lesson, a sprinkle of magic, and a journey to a world where anything is possible. So sit back, listen close, and let the stories begin. Story. Once upon a time.
Time.
The title of our story today is The Wise Tortoise and the Greedy Hyena. Long ago, in a small African village near a vast savanna, the animals lived in peace. However, trouble often followed Hyena, who was known for being greedy and selfish. He always wanted more food than anyone else and never shared with his friends. One hot afternoon, Hyena wandered to Tortoise's home. "Tortoise," Hyena said, licking his lips, "I heard you are a great cook. What are you cooking today?" Tortoise smiled. "I'm cooking a delicious vegetable stew with sweet potatoes and beans. Would you like to join me for dinner?" Hyena's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Yes, but I must eat first because I'm very hungry," he demanded. Tortoise, wise and calm, shook his head and said, "Patience, Hyena. The stew will be ready when the sun sets." But Hyena couldn't wait. While Tortoise went to fetch water, Hyena quickly scooped up all the stew and ate it greedily. By the time Tortoise returned, the pot was empty. Tortoise stared at the empty pot but didn't say a word. "Ah, it seems the stew is gone," he said calmly. "Since there is no food left, let us rest. Tomorrow we shall feast again." The next morning, Tortoise prepared a new pot of stew and placed it on a high platform, tied with ropes. As the sweet smell filled the air, Hyena's mouth watered. "Tortoise," Hyena begged, "how will I reach the stew?" Tortoise chuckled. "Ah, Hyena, we must climb the ropes together. But I must warn you, only those who are patient will taste the meal." They both held on to the ropes and began climbing. But Hyena was too eager. "I must reach the stew first," he thought. He pushed and pulled, causing the ropes to swing wildly. Suddenly, Hyena lost his grip and fell to the ground with a loud thud. Meanwhile, Tortoise, who climbed slowly and carefully, reached the pot safely. As Hyena rubbed his sore back, Tortoise smiled kindly and called down, "Patience and honesty will always reward you, Hyena. Greed always brings trouble." From that day on, Hyena learned to be patient and never took more than his share. The animals lived happily, sharing meals and stories under the great baobab tree. Do you enjoy this story? For you to enjoy more, subscribe, share, and like. The moral of today's story is patience and honesty always lead to good rewards, while greed brings trouble. See you another time Bye-bye.
Pan 5.